What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam, this is Vancity Audi, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Stage 2 single pulley file from Integrated Engineering on my B8S4. Been running this tune now for a couple months and I have loved it. It didn't start out that way though. So I'm going to start at the beginning, walk you through my experience, let you know the things that I've enjoyed about the tune, and then you guys can make the decision for yourself whether or not your money is well spent on this tune from Integrated Engineering. So to take you back to the beginning, I loaded up the Stage 2 single pulley file and I was pumped to make more power. Sadly, I didn't. Stage 1 from Integrated Engineering was a great file. And what they ended up doing is upping the boost limit because I was hitting it. Because I live in BC, Canada, we have great weather here. My DA was extremely low. And because of that, my car had the ability to make more power, but it was being held back by the tune. My bypass valve was opening and I wasn't able to make as much boost as my car really could. So once they sorted that out, the Stage 1 tune was flying. So when I switched over to their base file, the 93 octane single pulley file, I actually was making a smidge less power. More torque though. Down low, I was making more torque and it definitely felt better in the seat of my pants from a dig, and when you stomped on it, that initial push was really good. So I got in contact with Integrated Engineering and we worked together to improve this single pulley file. We ended up spending some time on the dyno together and they improved their base file meant for 93 octane, which to my knowledge is still being worked on and refined and will eventually be released to the public. And then we worked on a file that I'm currently using right now, and that is an E30 file. So 30% ethanol mixed with pump gas on this single pulley, and it has been a tremendous file. So I'm going to get into it right now and explain in detail what I've noticed while using this file. First thing I'll talk about is fuel economy. I am getting slightly worse gas mileage now that I'm using this E30 tune. For obvious reasons, ethanol contains 30% less energy than pump gas, so you need on average to use 30% more. Considering 30% of what's in my tank is ethanol, you're gonna end up using more fuel. So right now I'm seeing about 20 miles per gallon. I was seeing about 21 on the 93 octane tune, so nothing crazy. That's a mix between city and driving on the freeway and some performance testing here and there. So still very reasonable gas mileage for a 3-liter V6 supercharged motor. The driving characteristics between the Stage 1 file and this file are very, very similar. You just get more torque and more power. Everything feels pretty much the same. The throttle response is slightly heightened because of the fact you have more grunt now. From start to finish, I think it was about 30 wheel horsepower they were able to squeeze out of this setup and 20 foot-pounds more from going with their base tune, the original one I went with, up to the E30 file. So that is quite a noticeable difference, and you're always going to feel that much more power in the seat of your pants when you're romping on it around town. So something that I noticed ever since I went Stage 2 single pulley is the increase in supercharger whine. When you replace that pulley and you change the ratio, and then we started bumping up the timing and the boost and everything starts raising, it really starts screaming at you. So from my Stage 1 tune to now, I feel like it is twice as loud when I really get on it. So as I just mentioned, the power and the torque that you feel is very noticeable, but not so much down low compared to the original tune that they had sorted. So the base file, the 93 file that I started out with compared to this file, down low, it's very, very similar. But the mid-range and high up top in the revs, that is definitely where you feel the bulk of that 30 wheel horsepower difference and that 20 foot-pound difference as well. So far to date, this software has been tremendous, and I have really enjoyed my experience. Dealing with Integrated Engineering has been a true pleasure. They are excellent to work with. They've been very responsive and interested in making their software better for the masses. I got a lot of comments previously, people thinking that this software that I'm using is custom for my car. That is not true in any way, shape, or form. We spent the time and I spent the money to get on that dyno and work with Integrated Engineering to get a tune that is better sorted for everyone. Everyone using this software is eventually going to be able to use these tunes. I know the E30 tune has already been released for the same box code that I have, so it is out there and it is available. The stuff for the 93 file, I believe they're still working on, and eventually it'll be spread throughout the rest of the box codes so everyone can enjoy what I have enjoyed using this Integrated Engineering tune. So you may ask yourself, Adam, now that you've run this car a few months with the stage 2 single pulley file at an E30 level, what are you gonna do next? And the answer is a dual pulley setup from Integrated Engineering. The only bad news is when I first upgrade, I'm gonna be running their 93 octane tune to see how well that works. And I feel like I'm gonna be making less power than I am right now using this E30. E30, it's a wonderful thing because you can ramp up the timing and that ethanol does its work, keeps everything nice and cool. It's so much a higher octane fuel that I'm probably gonna be losing power, but I know it's only a stepping stone as I keep going, and keep going with that dual pulley, and we'll see how far we can get with power and see how well this Integrated Engineering software works as I continue putting this car through its paces. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope now you can make a better buying decision on whether you think Integrated Engineering's single pulley file is meant for you. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and until next time, take care.